Yo guys, what is up? It's Teach here, coming back at you with another video, and I am here right now to show you, well, it's kind of like episode 2 if you want to call it that, but I'm just playing a little bit of this last Oasis on a little bit of a run through. I made myself a Firefly walker. So, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do this. It's actually really easy. It's pretty fun. I'll do this and I'll kind of get on a little bit more of the tutorial to go, but I just want to make sure that I could build this and figure out how to do it first. And it's actually really easy. What you need to do is you need to get yourself access to a whole bunch of fiber, a whole bunch of stone, and a whole bunch of wood. And I mean, it takes maybe 20 minutes totally to grind this thing out, maybe even less than that. It's really fast, and that's what I love about this game so far. Nothing is out of reach, and that's something that is really cool to me, because a lot of games, it's like there is this end goal that just makes everything better, faster, stronger, like the song. And it just means that it's hard to play as someone who only has 1, 2, maybe 3 or 4 people, and you just lose to these huge clans. Now I'm running around here on solo. Yes, there are other people that have spawned in and have seen me, and it seems they were pretty peaceful so far, but you know, to each their own. At least that's my opinion, so we'll take that for what it is. And that's that. That's kind of like my little mini review so far. I've only played about an hour and a half in the game so far, kind of just exploring, messing with the combat system, which is absolutely stunning in my opinion. It is very, very similar to some of the newer games that are coming out where you got multiple tiered defense styles, and it kind of just allows you to choose how you're going to attack. So it's more of a skill-based attack than who can click the fastest and stuff like that, which I find just awesome, because there is a little bit of a recovery time, and if you can block somebody, you can parry them pretty well, which is pretty cool as well. But take that for what you will. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do this. So what you're going to want is you're going to want to hit some cactus up, you're going to want to hit some wood up, you're going to want to hit all of this junk up, and good to go. So we're going to go ahead and just, you know, do this all in one big trip, and I'll show you, you know, why it's helpful to do that. Make sure you pick up all this stuff too, because that's like free wood without having to waste any stamina. Now, you'll notice your stamina is the little green bar on the bottom left. Your health is the red bar, and then the blue is the water content. Water content is important to keep up. It actually does not go down very quickly, so it's something that I love it about this game, that it's not like you lose water content because you run faster or farther or anything like that. So, in my opinion, that's a pretty cool aspect of the game. Alright, so we'll get this one last tree here, and we'll see how far we can make it on our boat. I call them boats, but I don't think they're supposed to be boats. They're battleships, or whatever you want to call them. But anyways, that's, you know, what I've been calling them. It's super easy to make one of these things. Make sure you hit these huge trees, because these give you a ton of cactus flesh. And it's nice to have cactus flesh. Also, one quick tip, leveling up is not as obvious as you would think, because you have to open up another radial menu, or not radial, just a menu in general, kind of radial I guess. And it just allows you to do some neat stuff with that. You'll notice that my character has a little bit of weight, because there's that like backpack in the lower right corner of the screen, so that means I've collected a ton of stuff right now. Which is not a problem, by the way. It's just what happens to I have collected. So what you're going to do, in order to do this, you can open up your inventory, see what you have in there. But crafting, interactables, walkers is what we're going for. You can see walker parts. We'll get there in a second. So the Firefly walker, we're going to start constructing this, and I love this part about this game. I just want to mention that. When you put the walker down... Hey, what? Thank you. Okay. So when you pop this walker down, you can see that I may have like accidentally doubled it up, so it's gonna, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and put another one down because that thing is doubled up. Oopsies. Let's go ahead and place this guy right here. Just give it a second to place down. It shows up. Alright, so you craft the individual parts, which is pretty cool. You start with like the holding for it, and you move on to that. You move on to this part, and I think this is super cool because you're literally building it piece by piece, so it just feels like you're, I don't know, just building it yourself, hand building it, instead of kind of just like it showing up somewhere. You've got to build it yourself, and I think that's really kind of cool. Alright, so I got to get some more wood, it appears. No, fiber. I need some more fiber. Nice. So you'll notice that that little thing's gone because I've gone through the need. Alright, so Get this fiber up and running. Fiber is not very heavy. That's not what I wanted to use. There we go. So that's one quick thing. Make sure you don't have your beat stick out. Your beat stick is not nearly as good at getting wood. So, I think I may have made that mistake earlier. But that's that. It doesn't matter, at least in my opinion, it doesn't seem to matter which way you attack the bush or the tree, as long as it gets hit. It doesn't matter. You get the wood from it. Alright. And there is that. So, we are almost done constructing our thing. If you are running over things in this game, pick them up. It's good for the long run. Alright, there's that crafted, there's that crafted, there's that crafted, there's that crafted. Boom, boom. And the next thing is just making our legs on this bad boy. And we have ourselves a walker. Now, how cool is that? It feels cool because you just like hand built this thing. I'm going to go over here because we're going to add a couple of upgrades to this. And boom. I love that animation when you hit the ground. Alright, so there we are. Just like this. We are near. You can hit the brakes. Spaces brake on that thing, so it's pretty cool. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and cut down a few more trees. I'll show you why in a second here. And it's actually not that difficult to understand why. I'm just, going through it real quick. Oh, it broke. I broke my thingy here. So if you go to pack structures, you can see that you can pack something inside of this. That we won't worry about that for right now. But storage-wise, what we're going to check out right here is cargo upgrades. Notice how I don't have enough fiber to do this, but you can upgrade the different parts so you can carry cargo, water, have a hatch, put some armor on it, and have mobility. Really neat. I always like when they add cool little things like that to a game where you have that additional structure and stuff like that. So in the first hour of this game, you will be up and moving on your new little device, which I find just amazing. In a lot of games, they kind of like try to slowly get you into the everything around you, but I just think it's pretty cool that they do that for you. I would recommend building a campfire on top of your little dinghy. What? Yeah, I get that. There we go. Okay, so that's the best way in my opinion, because sometimes it won't let you do it. Alright, crafting. So, if you put a campfire on this guy, it allows you to actually, have that stuff good to go. Alright, equipment, having a bottle on you is a good idea. Tools, weapons. We're going to get a wood. There we go, right there. And that's how easy it is to be up and running in this game. Now, it's not like... This is a very interesting game. I haven't gotten much into the PvP aspect of it yet. I've kind of just been into the build my little walker, which is so cool. And that's what I've been doing. Alright, so I'll hit these two trees, I'll gather some more fiber, and then we, my friends, are going to go take ourselves an adventure on a little walker. Just a quick one. Alright, there's my rock. Let's gather some fiber up here. And mind you, I've got a pretty good graphics card, but these graphics, in my opinion, are beautiful. It's very, very clean. Everything works, or seems to work really well. And just in general, it's fun to play. I mean, I haven't experienced any lag at all, which is just beautiful. I haven't teleported. I haven't done anything stupid in a lot of MMO games like this. It's unique, and it's one huge server, so you can't create a new character, which is interesting. I don't know how they're going to deal with that in the future. But it'll be interesting to see what they do with that concept. So let's get a couple more pieces of fiber. We'll start putting the bigger parts of our boat down. There we go. And we will be off. Get this wood right here because, always have this stuff is a good idea. Alright, and then before we get in this boat, I'm just going to show you the leveling scheme because it's kind of important to have access to this. Leveling up, I haven't really figured out a generic good thing to have, but you can see status effects do happen with this. So you kind of want to control what you do. I'm going to go ahead and increase... Mobility seems like it's a good thing to have. Stamina has been not a problem so far. Neither has health. I'm going to go ahead and increase these two stats for the time being. And then walker crafting. Ooh, You get some sort of flots to trade with each other at trading stations. Ooh, cool. You can buy yourself, like, walkers and stuff like that. Unique things. Did not know that. All right, so let's go ahead and open up our little menu here. We're going to upgrade our cargo hold. Let that thing do its little upgrade process. Upgrade the hatch. And then we need some Rupu pelts. We need 5 total in order to increase some water storage. So in order to do that, we're going to have to kill a couple of Rupu. Now, I don't mind doing that on the go because I love driving this thing. Can you back up? Oh, you can move backwards. It's not very quick, but it's a backward trot nonetheless. All right, so these walkers, as you can see, you kind of pedal them, which is kind of unique. It's something that's kind of funky about this game. I like it, at least. You're kind of driving through. It looks like it's got an attached weight. You can store water inside of it as soon as we kill enough Rupu to do it. But we got to find the Rupu. The Rupu are the little monkey characters. And it looks like it's getting dark, so things might freeze here, which is interesting. Ah, there's the Rupu. Aha! So, let's go ahead and stop our boat and do a little combat. Yes, Rupu. Alright, what are you doing, buddy? Looks like you got an over-the-head attack. And you can actually get a pretty good... Nice. Alright, so there's one Rupu down. So we gotta find 5 total from them. I think it was 5, right? Upgrades. Oh, no, it was just... Nope, that's not what I was looking for. I want this. Rupu pelt. I have 2. Okay. So, let's see if we can find us some more Rupu. Now, with the combat scheme, there is 3 defenses and 3 different blocks that I know of so far, which is pretty cool. And I like that there's the NPC Rupu around, so you don't have to, like, fight players to do this. Oh, here's a Rupu over here. Come here, buddy. I need to slay you. Are you, like, hiding, waiting to, like, bust me up here? And they do give you a little bit of leniency with it, so you can switch pretty late, but the fighting system's pretty cool in this game. And, you know, to each their own, but I like it. I think it's unique because it's not just click, 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 click in order to win. Or whoever can, like, turn the fastest. It's actually skill-based. And is that another Rupu down there? I think it is. I see you, Rupu. And it's kind of cool because you go a lot faster downhill than you do go uphill, which is a unique feature. That's just part of the game, I guess. Come here, Rupu. Let's do combat. Yes, me and you. Come on, Mr. Rupu. That's a right swing. Okay. Over the head swing. And he does block as well, so... So, there's the combat for you. I think it's cool. Alright, so now I've got 4. I need a 5th Rupu skin, and then we will have access to water. And because this is the starting area, they seem to respawn pretty quickly in this zone. So I'll kind of like get one more, show you the water upgrade, and then I'll kind of like, this is my video. This is the walker. I think it's pretty cool that you can build it so early in the game and get access to moving around. Yeah. I would suggest you at least try this game if you can get it on a trial, or if you do like MMOs that have that kind of movement style to them, play the game. It's fun. It really is. Alright, come on, give me a Rupu. Where is the Rupu? I'm hunting the Rupu. I still don't know the story behind the Rupu yet because I haven't played long enough, but I do know they exist. Alright. Rupu, where are you? They can squat down and be kind of hard to spot, which sucks sometimes. But either way, we'll be alright. We'll find one. We'll do one last... I thought I saw something moving up here. Was it a Rupu or was it a wild creature? Alright. Some sort of wild creature. It sounded pretty Rupu-esque. Ah, it is a Rupu. Yes. Come do combat with me. So you can kind of like dodge a little bit, and so there is a little bit of... What the... So one of the best things you can do is parry, and and then swing because it gives them a little bit of a lag. Alright, there we go. It's a little bit more of a difficult Rupu. Alright, so let's open up our storage, get our water up and running. And my friends, we have ourselves a boat. Or a walker, if you want to call it that. So anyways, hopefully this video helps you out. And other than that, I'm enjoying playing this game. Let me know if you have anything you want to see. Alright, Teach out.